She's a core professional. She exhibits traits of modern day and exemplary display of journalistic excellence. So she is a pride to the journalistic profession.
Appreciation, mo dúpẹ́, oníbùwọ̀rẹ́ bàbá bọ́pẹ́ mi. Appreciation, mo dúpẹ́, oníbùwọ̀rẹ́ bàbá bọ́pẹ́ mi. Ẹni bá ń ràròjinlẹ̀ ló lè mọ̀ pẹ́dá èmi yóò gbé ọ̀gá Olúwa. Ẹni bá ń ràròjinlẹ̀ ló lè mọ̀ pẹ́dá èmi yóò gbé ọ̀gá Olúwa.
She always keeps her head high, eyes sparkling like a bright star in the sky. She has an admirable stamina, beauty, and courage. She inspires love and happiness. Her beauty shines from the inside out. It flows like a journey down a long route. Her smile shines beautifully like a sun rising over the horizon. She's intelligent and very hardworking. This impeccable woman is Mrs. Adetoru Oladapo. Born to the Labinja family of Lagos in 1959, she began her education at St. Stephen's Primary School at Adeniji Adele. She proceeded to Holy Trinity Grammar School, Ibadan, where she obtained her West African School certificate.
She happens to be a very fine, beautiful, elegant, no-nonsense prefect, somebody who enjoys hard work and very, very highly principled. Something endeared me to her because she will talk to you with respect, irrespective of how small you are. I used to be very small in secondary school that time, and they were the big guys. They are the big guys that time. Then she will not mind that. She just come. She was a prefect and a very brilliant lady for that matter. That time, I believe she's still principled. I believe she has not changed her way. If I have an opportunity to school with her, I will do it again and again and again.
She's a very wonderful lady, very confident, and a very likable person. She is very, very friendly. She likes to be in the midst of we boys in those days because she was doing things like a boy. In fact, we used to tease her, calling her tomboy. Another name we used to call her was Torostic Canada or Toronto, Canada. Mrs. Oladapo is very wonderful in many ways. She can play with anybody regardless of your class, your position, or anything. At the same time, she can be very, very strict if you go beyond your boundaries.
She's been a loving sister. She is very honest, very plain, very jovial. She's kind.
In pursuit of more knowledge, skill, and competence, she obtained the Nigerian Certificate in Education from Lagos State Advanced Teachers College, now Adeniro Ogunsoya College of Education, in 1981. She progressed to acquire a degree in Bachelor of Education in English in 1986 and a Master of Science in Mass Communication in 1991 at the University of Lagos.
She's a very simple lady and she's a disciplined person, highly disciplined. She doesn't take rubbish. She doesn't tolerate any nonsense at all. She's easygoing, she's calm. I can't say she's an extrovert, you know, because she's a quiet person, but she mixes with her friends, you know. She's down to earth and she's very, very humble.
She's a straightforward person, a disciplinarian. She will not take nonsense from anybody. She's kind, she's friendly, she's down to earth. If you have problem and you tell Toro, Toro will try as much as possible to solve the problem for you, unless she cannot do it. And she will not deceive you.
During her National Youth Service Corps in 1981, Ade Toro became a bridge between all we see and all we say, between what happened and who cares, between good evening and good day, when she became a freelance newscaster and continuity announcer at Broadcasting Corporation of Oyo State, Ibadan.
As a student, we party together. I'll be party now. You know, you want to adventure into so many things. A lot of food on the table, cocktail party. We have never taken one particular item. I don't know what was missed with the salad. You know, adventure. So we did. In 5 minutes, my friend was, Bola, mo fẹ́ bí o, mo fẹ́ bí o, mo fẹ́ yàgbẹ́, mo kọjá àyè mi o, kí ló gbé mi, you know, something like that. That was when we were single. She's very friendly, open-minded, accommodative. She's responsive and reliable. You can always lean on her for anything. And very hardworking. She's fashionable. She loves to be in the midst of lovable people.
She later joined the News Agency of Nigeria, NAN, in 1992 as sub-editor and served in various capacities before rising to the position of senior editor in 2008. She left behind in each of her tour duty a legacy of a hard-working, daring, unique and seasoned journalist.
Core professional, a diligent worker, a woman of high sense of responsibility and leadership. I want to associate myself with scores of journalism in Nigeria that has come in contact with Mrs. Toro Oladapo. I feel so proud to be associated with this rare gem of a lady, a mother, a wife, and a friend to so many people within the Nigerian journalism circle. It is my prayer that she has greater days ahead of her, even in retirement.
I know her to be a very upright lady, straight, disciplined, and a leader. And when she worked for me, she proved this by introducing new initiatives into my media section. She worked diligently. She's very effective and very hardworking lady, and ready to take to instructions and as well as do things the way you should do.
She's friendly. She's a thoroughbred professional. She's somebody who will tell you what she feels about you. In other words, she's very blunt. When it comes to telling you how she feels about any issue, she tells you her impression. Except and until you can fault her stand, she holds on to whatever she believes.
In 2011, she was redeployed to the Ministry of Information and Strategy, first as head of press room and then head of strategy center. At the two places, she gave the shape, vision, and direction which helped in galvanizing communication-oriented actions and responses to government policies and programs. It was from there she rose to become the Director of Public Affairs, a post she occupied until her statutory retirement.
She's a very intelligent officer. She defines the essence of beauty, that it is not in the looks alone, it is in the brain. The commitment, the passion to get things done, and ability to carry others along. When she became the director of the pool, I had 1 or 2 courses to come to her, and the way she explained the policy behind deployment. For somebody who is just new in service relatively, compared to us, old also of 35 years, one could see that she has equally embedded the ethics and ethics of the public service. A conservative house, the public service now being seen as a home, for an officer who had had a mark in the journalism profession. Now she brought that panache, the finesse, into the public service. And that's why she could be easily adapted and adopted by those she met on the field. In fact, she has even surpassed the standards that she met. So I've known her that closely, and I think I'm satisfied that she came to the service against whatever odds or dreams she had, and I'm sure she feels fulfilled now.
She's a woman that I will say ascribes to due diligence. She does all her eyes and her teeth. Working with her then, I see her as a very simple person, very approachable. I take matters to her, she's always willing to explain, and she's always available.
Toru Oladapo is a great unionist and a formidable gender advocate. She's known for raising her voice for women's rights and breaking down barriers for women from a place of compassion and love. These attributes were displayed during her regime as the Student Union executive member at the Advanced Teachers College in 1978. This passion has also been demonstrated on many fronts. She was an active member of the defunct Women in Nigeria, WIN, the Enclave for Women Empowerment during the military era in 1990. Through her tenacious commitment to the ideals and values of the body, she rose to become the national coordinator in year 2000.
The activist part of her is she fights everybody's cause. For example, you tell Ms. Oladapo that a public affairs officer, male or female, does this. She, despite the fact that she's fair, for example, but she fights your cause, she goes all the way for you. Once she knows that she doesn't want anybody cheated. That's just who she is. You don't cheat anybody where she is. Like, because she happened to be my younger brother's boss in NAN, and my brother calls her defender of the universe.
When I was actually in my early 30s, someone introduced me to an organization called Women in Nigeria. So I went for the meeting. And when I entered the meeting venue, a young lady was there, marshalling out her points, talking authoritatively. You know, I saw activity written over this woman. So it's like I was, wow, what kind of a woman is this? I picked interest in her immediately. I went for the first time as an observer. So she made me click to that organization, because all along I've been having that zeal to work for women. So I was trying to look for where to vent out that energy in me to work for women.
In the course of her career as a journalist and member of Nigerian Union of Journalists, NUJ, a Nigerian Guild of Editors, NGE, Toru's exemplary conduct and character did not go without being noticed. In recognition of her sterling qualities and impressive capabilities, especially her firm and resolute spirit in pursuit of the rights of women, she emerged as the president of Nigerian Association of Women Journalists, NAWOJ, between 2003 and 2007.
Nana Luta. She is very energetic. She is a no-nonsense person. She's very principled. I think that's the word I would use for her. And so when she believes in something, she stands her ground and she follows it to the letter, which is a great lesson as a child growing up with someone like that.
As a gender activist, she stood against women inequality, sexual harassment, sexual and domestic violence. She also opposed the glass ceiling in journalism by making efforts to increase women's access and leadership in media. She has been a huge source of encouragement for women to take up journalism as a profession. She has also been offering support to existing journalists to become respected members of their newsrooms.
She's one of my closest aunties. I can say Mrs. Oladapo is a very disciplined person. She is one of the most generous human beings I've ever met. Generosity is not just about giving gifts and money, and A lot of people don't know, but she made me what I am today. She set my life onto the path it is today, so my respect for her is awesome. On a lighter note, my parents are jealous for the love I have for her.
As a woman who believes in a chosen profession, Adetoru Oladapo has a testimony of being a thoroughbred professional and a seasoned journalist per excellence. This has been confirmed through numerous awards bestowed on her. Amongst such are Nigerian Women in Politics Award of Recognition in 2003, African Youth Role Model Award in 2009, Distinguished Career in Journalism Award in 2009, and Women of Courage Award in 2016.
It's a sister in a million. She's so nice, very amiable, very friendly. She loves talking and she dances a lot. You know, she loves her mommy so much. She doesn't want anybody to hurt her. If anybody hurts her one way or the other, she will tell them, I'm taking you to the police station. I will take you to, even when she was so small.
In tandem with her Christian faith, she demonstrates a huge faith in God and exemplifies purity of character. These have also guided her in the course of her career and sojourn in life.
My mom now is my friend. She was more of a mom when I was younger, so she was very strict. You could not do, I always say it, she and her friends are, I don't know, I think they selected themselves really for, I don't know, to be friends because they're all alike. They're very strict. She's a very strict person. She was a disciplinarian when she was younger. She was a no-nonsense person. I couldn't go to my mom you couldn't really joke or play around with her. It's what she says is what she says. If she wants something done, she wants it done that way. No changes. Obviously, just in my younger brother the other day of when I was a bit younger, I don't know, I think I had this entrepreneurial thing in me when I was younger. So my dad used to work in Cadbury then, and we had a lot of things from Cadbury. So we had all these favors, these party things, kites, cards from Cadbury then. So we had it in the store, and me being mischievous, I think I took some of them and took it to school to go and sell. Then I think my mom found out that I sold those things. When I got to school the next day, it was so bad that when I got to school the next day, my teacher was asking me, what happened to you? The marks on my body. Like she had beaten the hell out of me. And she said, you will never do this again. And I don't know, I think that's how she killed my entrepreneurial skills. Because now I'm more of a career person than an entrepreneur. I call her Mama. It's not a nickname, but that's what I call her. But we call her Moms. Moms are moms. Yeah, basically that's it. Toro stick when we want to be naughty. Toro stick Alpha. Or maybe or call her by her first name sometimes. Toro, it can be funny. but Toro stick, Moms are moms. I think Moms are moms is basically the moms.
Of course, an amazing woman. So many experiences over the years that we can go back on and talk about our love, our support. One of the key words to always say is she's one of the most supportive persons that I know that I've ever met in my life. She's principled. She's no nonsense. She's loving. She's sometimes there's tough love. But she's one of those people who always wants the best for you. She's always going to be there for you in case there's anything. No matter how tough the love is, when she feels that maybe the love is already tough enough, she's always going to come back to you and then explain to you why certain things are certain ways as well. So in a nutshell, she's an amazing woman, someone who, if I come back next life, I still want to be my mom.
She's tough. But the thing about her is she's very knowledgeable. Very, very, very knowledgeable about a lot of things. So when you sit with her, there's a lot of discussion going on and there's a lot of learning going on with her. And I think I really enjoyed conversations that we have. When we sit and we gist, you can gist to her for a very, 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 very long time on different topics and different things about life.
She's a very good person. She's hardworking.
You know, she's very generous. She's also very humble. She likes to help people. Integrity is another key attribute she has.
Mrs. Adetoro Oladapo, you're a woman of substance, a lady of dignified and impeccable character, and a beautiful wife. You are a mother to all who come across you. You're also a reliable boss, a dependable colleague and friend. As you bow out of Lagos State Public Service after years of meritorious service, we celebrate you and your immense contributions to the development of Lagos State. Here is wishing you the very best in your future endeavors.